Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 186 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we have run into a problem with our supply of these crystal catalysts, in that we are not producing enough crystal slurry from our geodes, and we're just not producing enough geodes in general, which is of course a problem. I think I got a bit annoyed with Helmod in the last episode, but I think if we just hit Matrix Solver, we will still be producing the ores here. And this is just an example of what we would need of the catalyst for all of this. We need to produce 22.5 catalyst per second. And this, of course, includes us washing for geodes to get extra crystal slurry. And we can see that we just need 2 and 8 of these to produce enough for this. To be not make this self-sustaining, but make everything sustainable, I guess. And it's easy to put this down here and just put those... Well, we could just put the sludge into this pipe, I guess. Also the slurry. I just consider what would be the best for our new area up here. If we would do the same thing or what. Because we are making our catalysts here. And we're just putting in geodes. Could we make something that washes for geodes and then liquefies them and makes them into catalysts? Would we rather do that than just put it in a pipe, is the question, I guess. We can get pipe in under all of these belts, of course, but it's just a little bit annoying. Whoops. I'm not sure what to do about that. We can also... Yeah, just make the... Let's just make a new thing here and see how many machines it would take to make a reasonable amount of geodes. No, not geodes. Crystal catalysts. Because we need them for hybrid catalysts as well, so it's just a good thing to have enough of these. Alright, let's go overboard and just say 30. This won't ever be what we're doing, I'm pretty sure, but we shall see. And we make this from all of these. Whoops, not that one. And we make this from washing. And we matrix solve that. It's only 24 actually. That's not bad. Considering everything. We need some more for this, and that's not too bad either. And that just comes from the water. I think we could do this in a reasonable amount of space, to be honest. It's just how we are going to merge the output of that with this belt, or a belt like this over here. If we can make a good setup of this, we could even just clarify some of this slurry stuff. So we get rid of the geodes, but then we just clarify it. Because then we don't both need this and a new setup. Possibilities. But let's actually try and design this. Maybe we need to downscale it, but I'm not sure yet. It is quite a lot of filtration and crystallizers, so maybe. We shall see. I wish I had brought the tank so we could try it out under a bit more difficult circumstances, I guess. Oh, and science is running. What do we want? Just whatever, I guess. We need some geodes down here, or some catalysts. I'm not sure. I forget this name all the time. But that's just how it is. So we could run them back along this belt, I guess. And then just use these going up. Because they won't be backing up, we will just be starting to clarify this. So yeah, that is an okay idea. Let's start designing it down here. These will be a problem though. Did we make some sniper turrets? Let's go have a look at those. If we did, we will try them out. Why is aluminium low? That shouldn't be... Oh, that is also affected by a lack of the catalysts, of course. So we should have some sniper turrets. We do. We need to bring some more ammo, I think. And also I don't want 100 of those. We cannot upgrade these yet, right? We need both cobalt and titanium, I think. Where are they? Yeah. No, we just need cobalt and invar. Okay. But we don't have cobalt yet. What would we need to make this work? A bunch of crystallizers, filtration units and stuff. Let's just bring that along while we're here anyway. Liquefiers, those things. So we need more than that. That's 32. And I guess we would just go with 30 or something. Okay, liquefiers, do we have those? No, definitely not. How many did we need? 30 or something like that. We have plenty then. And crystallizers and filtration units. How many again? 10 and 20, sure. And we have some filters if we need it. We do. Maybe we should just bring a little bit extra. Make sure we have 2 full stacks. Sure. Okay, so grab some ammo and then let's go. Hopefully kill some worms. These shoot a lot slower, of course. The damage bonus is higher. Does this mean that the plus 40% by 15? Does that mean it makes 15 times more damage? Or is it just the bonus that's multiplied by 15? I am actually not sure. We shall see, I guess. Hopefully it's not completely useless. How much lower is it though? 0.4 plus 0, so 0.15 as opposed to 13. So about 25 times slower. But then 15 times more damage. That doesn't look or sound like a lot of DPS. But maybe the range is helpful. Put those down here for now. It'll be a little bit easier with the range for sure. But let's try it out. It's not really the end of the world if we lose these. No, it's not the worst in the world, but also really not the best. I guess I didn't get these in range, so that's my fault. Let's repair the extras here. Can we take these out as well? We probably can. Oh, we didn't have that many, okay. Oh dear. Oh yeah, it's still not too great. So I guess overall I'll call that a failure. But it's workable, I guess. Okay, we have the space now, so let's start designing this. We need water at the rear end of this, and we just need these out at the front, so that should be simple. Can we figure out how much space we need, or should we just design it here and then move it? We'll just move it, okay. We are not gonna have a lot of fluid running through any of these pipes, so it can just be one pipe in the middle, I guess. For these, and we just need 6. Good. They will get their stuff from filtration units. And they need a lot more pipes. And we still can't do that, so we will move them one further apart. I guess we would like the seedling to actually be in the middle, so we can just put it in here. And then we need to do something about our sulfuric wastewater. I think we will just clarify this. We don't have any underground pipe. Great. Hopefully we have some available nearby. Not here. Oh, here. Good. Something like that. We also need this down here somehow. There. And I think we will just move the clarifiers in between here. How much do we get? 300 per second, so that is possible to handle with 2. Good. And we need 16 of these. Good. We need purified water in here, and that's the only thing we need it for. So we should just make it right here. If we had hydro plants at least. We need that in the inner pipe, unless we move that at least. That does not leave us a lot of space in here for water. How much do we need? 375. This can produce 150, so we need more than the 2. Something like this. This we want to clarify. Oh, can we... No, we can't avoid that. So maybe we need this to actually be wider. Or we could try and do 3 in this direction or something. That's still wider anyway, so that doesn't really make a difference. We could have the output in the middle maybe. Can't do it like that though. So they would need to be out there, and then we have the water problems. So it needs to be wider. I am just gonna design the rest of this first though. See if anything else needs more space. We do not get a lot of saline water from this, right? Oh, we don't know from there, but it's in here. Nope. Also, we know we need at least 2 of these. On each side, that is. Okay, then it's liquefiers for all of the different geodes. Some require more than others. Are we gonna respect these differences, or are we just gonna go 5 for all of them? It would be a lot easier to design if we just go with the same amount for all of them. But I am not sure. At least we have 2 of all the different numbers, so we can still make it symmetrical. So let's try going for the exact numbers, I guess, except that we are rounding them up to 6, 4, 4, and just giving that a 2. Oh, are we? Wait. No, because these will be on opposite sides with different colors. Never mind me. And they will output some slurry stuff. Yeah. And they just... Oh, they need sulfuric acid in. We need to get that in here somehow. We do have some space here if we wanted to, but... I don't think I would like it in there, or would I? Can easily get it into here and then underground it in there, and then move it across. Then we would need it on the inside. And that's okay, because we need the sludge out here. Do we want to do it like that? Then I guess we could put it in the middle from here or something. And then we're there. Well, let's go with that assumption for now at least. So we need 5 of the blue ones. And we need 5 of the red ones. Just have a pipe in here, for now at least. And a pipe out here. And they need to move past, that's fine. And that should be okay. The input. Probably be something like this. That's a little bit tough. If we do it like that, I guess. No, this does not reach. Eh. If we want to come up here, could do something like that, I guess. Maybe. This will probably also come from somewhere else out here, since we need 3 different types of geodes in. How many geodes is it actually? 15? Probably just around 30 on each side. So we could have it all on one belt, but then we would need to have to stub it or something. It's an interesting idea to have everything in one belt, so let's have a look at that. We would need 3 of the next thing, which is purple here. And yellow. And then 2 of these, which are green and teal, I guess. Yes. Teal. Good. It. Give me more pipe, please. So let's just be sure that we can have everything on one belt. 15.7. Is it the same numbers? No, it's not. But almost. It's just these two that are a little bit different. So 15 and 10 and 6. That gives more than 30. So we can't. Can do it on 2 belts though. But on the other hand, we're not really lacking the space on this end. We can at least use this much space, maybe more from the water for these. Maybe, maybe not. So it's just these that I need to figure out. Can we do something like this anyway? Then I think we would have to use all of the space for undergrounds. Could also just have the belt out here. They don't need to be 90 degrees, I don't think. Well, it's 15 per second, of course, by 5, or divided by 5. That's just 3 per second for each. And it can be done like this. So, the first comes in here. And we just need the 2 machines to have from that one. 3 needs to take from that. And the 5 needs to take from there, except that that is not very good. This needs to go out here anyway, so underground. Whoops. Something like that. And we are within the limits here. So far so good. And then we need to produce everything. And I'm thinking all of these come from the same machines. Instead of using filter inserters or filter, what are they called? Splitters with filters. Maybe we just put everything into a warehouse. My biggest problem with that is, as always, that it's not possible to make this entirely symmetrical. Unless we make two. Which sounds like a terrible idea. And the reason why I want to do this is just that we can make loaders that have filters for each of the builds. I think I'm just gonna have to be okay with the asymmetry here. We don't need the sulfuric acid any further, right? No. Good. So for this one it's green. For the next one it's purple. And the last one is blue on this side. And then we have teal, yellow, red. Something like that. And yes, these loaders are not fast enough to handle the 15 point something per second, but I guess we can live with that. For now, at least. And then the output of all of these will probably be put onto two different builds again, because we can't have everything. Actually, we can't have everything on two builds necessarily. 25. 26.2. I'm not good at the math. Clear. 15.7 plus 15.7 plus 10.5 plus 7.9 plus 6.3 plus 6.3. That's more than two builds. So we will just do... Well, we have a 3-tile setup, so we're going to do 3 builds, I'm sure. Or we won't use the middle part into 4, I guess. We shall find out. Let's start designing this stuff. We need 24 machines that need a water input and the mud water stuff. And water, I guess we just give them with a groundwater ball. How much water do we need? 25 every 5 seconds. With a high crafting speed. Let's just call the crafting speed 2.5, so it's 1 every 2 seconds. 1 craft every 2 seconds. So that's 12.5 water. Is that little enough to warrant trying to minimize our use of, or what are they called? Groundwater balls. I am not sure. Do we have some groundwater balls? No. Dang it. Do we have any in the network? Yes. Do we use any in these setups? Why else do we have them in the network? up here, I think. No. Where do we use groundwater bores? I guess this can tell us. Nothing in there. We use some here, okay. I just need it for the robots to bring me some. There's 20 in the network, I think. Yeah. Just bring me those, please. We are just gonna make space for one between each of these. And I guess we can just put that in already. This will come on the outside. And we will put on 2 belts on the inside. And we need 24, so 12 on each side. $22, $24. And then we'll just do 6 of these. And they need water in. Not on that side though. We need to either burn here or something. Need the viscous mud water to come in on the inside for this to be put on the outside. Do we have more space than this? We do. But we could also just put this on a common pipe in the middle here. Something like that. We can't have these right up against each other though. Which is a little annoying. Whatever. I'm not gonna spend too much time worrying about that part. These can reuse the water from there, and then we can have a little bit better symmetry if we do that. So let's do it. And we just need to burn this. We shouldn't have a lot of it. How much is not a lot? Just 4 per second. Symmetry, yay. Okay. Still need this from an actual offshore. No, and ground. What are they called? Seafloor pump, of course. And we will have some mud from these, yes. That we need to take care of. And I guess we could run a build out here since we have the space anyway. And again, we are probably gonna need more space for these even than we are currently using here. So that seems to make sense to me. Can't really start here because that doesn't fit over here, so maybe here. Something like that. That should take care of this part. Then of course we need to put that into a liquefier somewhere. And add water. How much water? 30 per second. By 2.25. So 70, 75-ish, something like that. More than one of these? No, not at all, because we're not putting all of the mud in that it can handle anyway. 2 per second. We're putting way less than half of that in. So something like this, maybe. Should be fine. That's all good. These do not produce something like that. We need belts in the middle though. How are we going to fill up both of those? All three of these. Or at least the outer two ones and have the rest in the middle. I guess we can just balance the outputs or something. Yeah, seems like the easiest solution. That is often a good thing. So if we have 12, that is easily divisible into 3. So 4 machines, other way around. Something like that. We can't reach there though. And we will mirror that. Good. And then we will take, I guess, 8 machines here for this belt and 8 machines up here for this belt. Shouldn't be too hard to do. So you do the far side. You do the near side, and then it's done. Mirror that over here. Good. I think that's everything we need. And all done in a much shorter distance than these. Probably not less wide though, no. And we're gonna need to use even more space, I think, for this stuff. Would really like not to go out there though, so maybe we first of all cut all of this. And move these to a little bit of a different orientation. And we get away with this stuff and also clarifying this. Now the sulfuric acid is a little bit in the way. But like this we can get more of these in. If I had any more groundwater, of course. And I forget all the time if this is actually enough. 150 by 1.5, so 225. 6, 120, 240. Yes, it's enough for this. Can we fit those in back to back? Not really without offsetting. So this suggests that this is a short one and this is a long one. Maybe we'll change that over here as well, though we don't really have the space. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. We shall see, I guess. How will we get this past here? Like that? Sure. How about here, though? That sucks. All of this can be closer together if we need it to be, by the way. Whoops, that's wrong. That's also wrong. I'm bad at placing this stuff. So we need this to be here and here. That's easy on this side. And we fix this over here, so this can be the long one. Yes, now we can. Maybe. Can't really get this out now though, but maybe there's a solution for that. And that is not a good thing. Let's just move all of this back one tile further. And clear this up. Whoops. Oh. I was just confused about that pipe. That needs to be there. No, doesn't. We're clarifying over there. So we are probably gonna bring this all the way back to the rear. Then this is a little annoying and should go there instead. No, it shouldn't, because this is supposed to be like this-ish. I think the front ones will just be switched around, with this being the long. There's no reason not to, I don't think. Does this need to come from down here? Yes, it does. So we're still not allowed to get this out this way. Would it help if we switched these around with this on the outside? I am not sure. Let's just run those so we can see them. This works. That works. So now it's just the saline water we really need to figure out. We can connect those like this if we want to. And then we need to get them even further back for clarification. Do we like that offset like this? Or should we try to make it a little better? Something like that, I guess. That's not too bad. It's a lot more space than I would have wanted it to be, but that's life. Just have one more thing I want to try. Ah, don't shoot. So this fits within the same footprint. And we can get that in there for sure. In there. And get this out. To where we want it. And that's gonna be a lot less space than this, because we just need this twice. Though we also need water still. So something like this, I guess. It's still gonna be better. So we're doing it. I don't like this for whatever reason. And let's keep the slurry pipes or sludge or whatever is in here. Slurry, yes. No. There. Stop it. Only these. And we just need to fit these between them. No, Leave that to me, please. What did I do that for? I'm not sure. Don't want it as a blueprint. So if we put it here, we will have a problem with the purified water at the top. If we do it here, it's a bit better. Also need to connect these somehow still. And we need water in. I'm just thinking, can we do water a little bit better here? Have 2 there. Then we still need more. Though we can also fit in. This takes a lot of space that I don't want it to take. This would just be so easy. Up here we could add 1 more there. I think we could connect those and have 5. So if we did this, we could get at least 1 tile closer. And then we do have the space for those. Interesting engineering here, if I do say so myself. I think we just want these out to match this pipe here. And I think we are then just going to put this out here. And then we probably don't need the connection actually. And then we still need water into this. And this would, in this instance, take more space than just doing this. But we can't actually have this here when we have moved everything out. We don't have that space allowed. I think I will just stick to this then. Okay, and then let's hope we still have our paste buffer for the rest of this setup. Oh, we do, good. Do we want to actually put that in now though? Or should we just move everything where it goes first? I don't have any more nanobots. What? I don't see any in the network either, so we need to go back. Let's try and remember to bring some groundwater bars then. I want a jet so we can move faster. I think it's about time that I actually just get that mod between episodes. I'm not sure if we can actually get the jet with our current resources, but it should still be better. We need these. Let's just take all of them and groundwater bores. There. This long run is just too much, I feel like. We are going to bring all of this upwards. Can we stop doing that, please? Put most of these in there. And then ask ourselves the question, do we want this to go in this way as we have it? And can we make it work here? Now this gives a little bit of a problem. But if symmetry is what I want, we can do that. But I would like this in the middle, I think, for even better symmetry, so something like that. 225, 450. So 60, 120, 240, 300, 360, 420. I said 450, right? Yes. So we do need 8 at least. But we're just doing 9, I think. Or just cutting that one, if we really want to be pedantic about it. Also, this could go in the middle a lot earlier if we just didn't do this. I should really stop putting these pipes in the middle. It just takes up more space than it saves. And we can just combine them at the end anyway. Something like this instead. We can't reach to here, right? No. Okay. Those reach and those reach, yes. We still haven't done this part. Also, we need filters in here. I forgot all about that. Can we reuse some of this? Probably. I just want to do, or reuse an updated part of the design. Like this. Let's do this for a start. We need to move this out. Give us some more space. We want this part out as well then, I think. Or maybe not. We will... Oh, this is meant for a even number of tiles setup, but we can make it work, I think. We had space in between all of the filtration machines in these setups. Well, in the ones we are trying to steal from. And without that we do not have the space for underground belts. Okay, I guess. Actually, we'd have another setup like this, of course. Somewhere. This. But it's the same again. Let's just adapt this. These are fine. We needed how many of these? 16. So 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. And this doesn't go there. It goes into here. This is still brought in there. We will need fuel for this. We can bring that under these pipe. Do we want to move these apart or anything? If we move them apart, actually. We could have this sulfuric pipe in the middle all the way. I think I would like that. So just continue these. That is not as long. So let's adapt to that one. And then we can run sulfuric acid here. Sounds good to me. We need to output from these, and we can output 30 catalysts per second from 6 machines. Okay. We do not lack space here, so we're just gonna do it out here. And we will output a lot, so we will probably be doing this a lot. Maybe we can just get away with this. Yeah, it should be possible. And we will merge these. And we need fuel in on both sides like this. Though we could also run that in the middle along with the sulfuric acid. Is that too... What am I trying to say? Is that too artistical, I guess? Too crafty? I think we would like our output out in the middle here, so it probably is. Let's just do this the simple way of actually... Go away, robots. Well, actually pulling from the fuel each time. Also, it's not this we need to pull from, it is charcoal. Didn't we have a belt of that? I think so, but this might be a problem. We shall see. And this might be a problem. Did I not do a... Yes, I did. I just didn't take this into consideration. I think that means we're just doing more charcoal down here for a new belt. and then ignoring everything up here. Maybe that is where I want to run it anyway. So I did something up here in regards to this. That should be able to produce a full red belt. Let's do that. Except we are going to mirror that and start it in here. Good. And then this is almost exactly where it needs to be. Now it's red. And I guess we want this up one tile. And we could move the build out, or move everything forward one tile as well. I am a little worried about our copy-paste buffer thing now, but let's once more cut this stuff, put it here, so the machines line up with these, I hope. Yep. And then we'll try to put down everything. Also, we will need more water explosive thingy. Where is that stuff again? In here? Yep. Blasting charges. We need to automate this soon. Because I want water closer to the end of this, instead of having to bring pipes. Now, the next part of this is just the hydro plants. Can I just get that for myself, please? But this... maybe take the last machine with us. So with that we have a little bit more space to work with here. Don't want those there. I haven't really considered underground. No, not underground. I was removing underground pipe. I haven't really considered power for all of this. But we'll make it work, I'm sure. And enable nanobots. Remove this. Good. And then we just needed this part. And again we can squeeze that closer together. So let's take this and put in there. We have maybe some trouble with getting this in. Unless we just move this to the inside here. And there's no problem up here. Good. No, that's not where it goes. There. And cut that. And put as close as possible here. And we just force place. Should we reduce the amount of belts so robots easier can do this? I am not sure. Shouldn't really make too much of a difference. We're not putting a lot of these setups down, I don't think, at least. Anyway, it's almost done. We need fuel in on this side as well. I need more belt. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.